What's good, my peeps? This is BadBrad31 here, and I'm here to give you guys a tutorial on how to make your 1.19 How Did We Get Here setup. So, the very first thing that you're going to do is you want to find yourself a deep dark biome. It doesn't have to be an ancient city. And the next thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find yourself a lone little shrieker, which I have right here. And what I've done is I've covered up the area with wool, except for two spots where I could put my skulk sensor down. I'll demonstrate that later. So over here I have my beacon, my max tier beacon, and I have a conduit right here, which I will demonstrate how to build that. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so in this chest are all the necessary materials that you need. You need one redstone torch. Then you can have some others for helping to power up the powered rails. Some redstone dust, a lever, two dispensers, two stone brick walls or grindstones. Those are viable. Oh, three water buckets, one for the mechanism, one for the dolphin, and one for the conduit. Some stone bricks. I actually prefer using wool, so then you don't trigger any other skulk sensors, just in case if you want to play it safe. Some powered rails, some rails, three trapdoors, one sticky piston, two observers, soul sand, wither rose, and I have a conduit with some prismarine, two minecarts, a name tag, and an anvil. Two netherite ingots. It can be emerald, iron, gold, or diamond. Exactly two beacons, and you can do a block of iron, gold, and diamond, emerald, or if you want to be fancy on your single player world, some netherite. And that would take forever. So I'm going to get started with the mechanism. Okay, so first up, what you're going to do is you're going to put down your two walls here and your wall right here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put your first trapdoor right here. So that way when you flick it closed, now you're able to go through this block, and this block is where you'll put your wither rose. Next up is you want to put your trapdoor exactly in this position, so then that way this trapdoor does not block the spectral arrow being shot from this dispenser. And I'll actually put this dispenser down right here so you guys can get the visual idea. And now I'm going to put another trapdoor right here. This does not matter as long as it's just flap is down. And now what you're going to do is you're going to put your water right here, and yeah, now you have the base set. So now I'm going to put a dispenser right here, so then that way this will dispense the potions. What I'll probably do is put this block right here, and I can just cover this area up. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to put this lever right here, and so then when you flick it on, you can have this sticky piston activated. I'm just going to close this for ease of use, and you're going to have an observer facing this direction. And now you're going to put an observer facing this direction. So now that you see this infinite loop, and what I'm going to do is put a stone brick. I'm pretty sure you could use dirt. I like using stone, and put this right here. So now that you see that this dispenser is constantly going, and I'm just going to flick this on, and now the infinite loop is no more. So now to connect it with the spectral arrow dispenser, what you're going to do is you're going to put this here. That's not correct. Now you're going to put a wire right here, put stone right here. You can put a torch right here. Like if you want to make this a lot easier, you can do it like this, and you could put a torch. You could put a little stone right here. Torch goes here. That way it turns off, and you're gonna do a U-shaped wire, so that way it is directly connected to here. Which I do not believe this works. Oh, that does work. Okay, awesome. Yeah, you could just do it like that. And I'm pretty sure you heard the the spectral the spectral arrow. Well, not the spectral arrow, the trap door being flicked open. So now you realize that this does not get blocked. And in case if you want to test it out, you can just put a uh, any item in this dispenser. You can go in here, pop this up, put yourself in water, and there you go. Now you realize this is working. So all you have to do is just encase yourself like this, and I'm just going to do this because this is going to be necessary for the next step. Okay, so next up is getting the shulker. Now, if you have your shulker in the overworld, that's great. If getting the shulker into the overworld is sometimes a pain in the butt, and just then getting it into your desired location is also a pain in the butt. But once you get it here, it's fairly simple. All you're gonna have to do is put a rail right here, a powered rail, and a rail right here. And what I like to do is do something like this. So now what you're going to do is put a torch right here, put a, maybe grab this, put a torch right here, and now say like I have my shulker right here. What I'm going to do is take this mine cart, and I'm just going to push it along. It's going to pick up the shulker, and there you go. You have your shulker in place. All I'm just going to do is put this block right here, and life is good. Okay, next up is your dolphin setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this dolphin. It could be really anywhere as long as it's close to the water source that you're going into. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this right here, and maybe put this soul sand right here. So then that way when I put the water down, now this is a water elevator going up. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this rail right here, and I'm just gonna say that I put it right here, and put a minecart right here. Now you need to grab your dolphin. I feel like this is gonna be more annoying than getting a shulker from the end into the overworld into the deep dark, because basically if you leave a dolphin above water for too long, then it dies. So what I'm going to do is, yeah. Oh, well, look at that. Awesome. So I have this dolphin right here. Put it on the tracks, and now you should be, yep. Now you have this minecart on top of the water source. Now what I'm going to do is open up your hitboxes. My B key is my zoom. What you're going to do is you're going to break the minecart like this, and well, I didn't think this through. Okay, so maybe you do have to dig 3 blocks down, and then put your water source right here. So now that is all done. What you're gonna do is take your minecart and get your dolphin. Lead it into the minecart, like, or that works. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. Yep. Worst case scenario, you're just gonna have to grab a lead and grab this dolphin and force it into this minecart right here. If it just stops bouncing around, you are being uncooperative. Start being cooperative. Okay, I think it might just be the minecart issue. So let me just put it back right here. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh my god, you are so obnoxious. I swear to god. There we go. Finally. So now that you have the minecart in here, what you're going to do is, yep, just like this, you're going to punch the minecart, and Bruh. Okay, so maybe not minecart. Maybe minecart is not the best play. What you're just gonna do is just grab a dolphin, get a lead, and you're just gonna drag. You're just gonna drag him in there. Cause this thing is being very obnoxious. Yeah, there you go, just like that. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your block and time yourself just right, just like that. So once I'm gonna go into, this is not the right command, so I'm gonna go into spectator mode. So you see that this dolphin is underwater, but it has air, so that means it's gonna live forever. Unless some dumb thing happens. Oh, I forgot to mention something, that you also need to name your dolphin, because shulkers don't despawn, but dolphins do. So you could just name your dolphin whatever you want it. In this case, I'm going to name it Ah. So there you go. And now I'm going to, there we go, perfect. Next up is making the conduit. This square is actually going to be vertical. Can you shut up? So what I'm going to do is dig 5 by 1 and put your prismarine right here, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, you're going to do a 5 by 5, like this. So now what you're going to do is just to make this a nicer area. You're gonna dig 3 by 1s on both sides of the base. And now what you're going to do is you're going to put a water bucket right here. So now you have this. And what you're going to do is you're going to take any block that you want, and you're just put a block right here, put a block right here, and you're going to put a conduit right here. So now you break these, and now this is activated. Awesome. Final part of this mechanism is you're going to need to make yourself a max tier beacon, or I should say max tier beacons. So what you're gonna need is 188 blocks of iron, gold, diamond, emerald, or netherite. You can actually combine them all, and they are still viable. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make yourself a 10 by 9, then a 7 by 8, then a 5 by 6, and then a 4 by 3. So I'm going to do it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just gonna cut the video here, so then just to speed up the process. Okay, so your beacon should look something like this. Of course, this just a reminder that if you do not have a notch apple and you're going for how did we get here, I probably recommend doing it this way. I know Potion of the Eternal Master is a thing, but that's too tedious to get, because you need to wait for baby turtles to grow up, and that's how you get their scute, and that's how you get the turtle helmet. So what you're going to do now is you're going to put down 2 beacons right here. Make sure they have direct sunlight. That's always going to be a pain in the butt, because yeah, because you're going to be in the deep dark. So what you're going to do is you're going to put down haste. You can do haste 2 if you like, for the sake of it. Except, and for here, you're going to put down resistance. So now you have a haste and resistance, 1 or 2, and everything should be good to go. If you actually like, you can put down a trapdoor right here, so then that way the shulker isn't always getting angry at you, and it's not constantly shooting shulker bullets at you. So it can be a bit annoying. Okay, item time. So what you're going to need is, just for the setup for consumables, is you're going to need a golden apple, a pufferfish, and a suspicious stew of blindness. So it's basically the mushroom stew recipe with the azure bluette. So I'm going to go into, that's not the correct mode, right here. I'm going to go into survival mode, and I'm going to put this in my crafting menu, And you see right here I have a suspicious stew, and that will give me blindness. So once you get your spectral arrows, all you're going to do is put them in this dispenser. And for this dispenser, what you're going to need 7 potions. So I'm actually going to grab them right now. Okay, so the following potions that you need for this dispenser are night vision, invisibility, fire resistance, slowness, water breathing, weakness, and slow falling. So I'm just going to put these in here, and now your dispenser is ready to go. Now, what about the other potions? So the other potions that you're going to need are strength, speed, jump boost, and regeneration. Those are the other beacon enchantments. What I probably recommend is actually brewing these rather than just using the golden apple regeneration, because golden apple regeneration is it's too short, so it's not gonna help you in any shape or form. So what I'm gonna do is grabbing these. Alright, awesome. And now that you have your well, 7 items, the last thing that you need is a skulk sensor, and you are going to need these potions in this order, or I should say items in this order, not potions in this order. My mistake. So I did a little bit of experimenting, and you don't really need to have skulk sensors directly next to the shrieker, but I like to, just to just to put everything in one bunch. The shriek, in order for you to get the darkness effect that is necessary for this advancement, the sensors must be in a 8-block radius from the shrieker. So say like I'm just gonna move around here. As you can see, these not shrieker sensors are being activated, but they are not being they're not triggering the shrieker. However, once I put a sensor right here, and I'm just gonna move around, there you go. So now I hope that helps you out with just shriekers and how they work. Okay, so I believe everything is set. Now I will start with the demonstration. So the very first thing that you're going to make sure that you have is you're going to need Hero of the Village, Bad Omen, and Mining Fatigue. So I'm sure you know how to get those, and how to have Hero of the Village and Bad Omen again. I will definitely link my video with how I got it on the Captain Sparkle subserver. So that will give you a good idea. So I'm just gonna give myself the effects. So as you can see, I have my Dolphin in here. I have my shulker. I have my shrieker in here. So everything is set to go. So how are you going to do this? Well, it's easy. The first thing you're going to do is just make sure you're at like a safe distance. I definitely recommend putting on armor for this, because if you go in naked and trying to do this, you're going to die. The very first thing you're gonna have to make sure you do is you're going to need 5 bars of hunger. So that way you have, and in the order it's going to be golden apple, pufferfish, and then suspicious stew. So that way you can fill up your hunger bar immediately. Okay, so now I'm on 5 bars of hunger, and I am ready to tackle this achievement. So what you're going to do is you're going to do it in this exact order. So you're going to need your potions, whatever order it is. You're gonna put them on yourself. You're gonna eat the golden apple, and this sensor right here, what you're going to do is you're going to put it either here or here. Then next up is you're going to flick the lever. The sensor will get triggered, causing the shrieker to react. You'll be given your potions in this dispenser. You'll also be shot by a spectral arrow, and then once you do that, is you're going to eat the pufferfish and then eat the suspicious stew, and you'll get all the enchantments. Also make sure that that you're in swim mode, like sprint, toggle sprint definitely helps. So let's do this. I am definitely ready, and I'm just gonna make sure that I revoke everything. I definitely recommend calming yourself and just focusing. And there you go. There is how did we get here. Yeah, so if you do it in that exact order and you set everything up correctly, you should be set to go. So yeah, I definitely hope that that's funny. Let me remove that. There you go. Now you see me. Hello. So yeah, I definitely hope that will help you, and I will definitely show you some alternatives. Now, say that you actually have a enchanted golden apple, and you're attempting this. Hey, that's actually perfect because guess what? Oops, that's not that's not there. You can actually save yourself a resistance potion, fire resistance potion, and you don't have to worry about having a beacon of resistance and adding a few additional blocks. It's definitely helpful. Now, fair warning. Say that you fail say like maybe four times in a row, and you summon a warden. That is obviously it's not good. It's not good at all. So I would probably suggest that you definitely run away from the warden rather than fighting it, because you're gonna get decked. Yeah, and just wait a minute before the warden despawns, and yeah, you'll be okay. You can always try again after 10 minutes, where the warning level goes down. And if you want to wait another 10 minutes more, that's okay. You can always come back to this. Uh, because making every thing is pretty is yeah, it's a little time consuming. I made a book and wrote down all the ingredients that you need for the potions. So night vision is a wart and golden carrot. Invisibility is wart, golden carrot, fermented spider eye. Soul falling is wart and phantom membrane. You could just read this if you want to. One thing I realized is that for regeneration is you actually don't really need to make a potion of regeneration, because what you can do is you can either choose one of these two beacons and just apply either resistance or haste, and then you can just do regeneration right here. So you actually have infinite regeneration. I really do apologize about missing that part. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys have a good idea with how to make all of this. The setup right here, I saw Illumina do this in his All Advancements video. I will definitely link that in the description, because I unfortunately do not remember the creator of this mechanism. But if you so happen to be fortunate enough and provide me who actually built this mechanism, please tell me, so I can at least credit them in the description, because I just don't want to like steal their credit. So yeah, that is gonna be it for me. I will see y'all next time. Sometimes you just have to appreciate Minecraft generation. I love this scenery so much. Okay, bye.